Personal healing for each individual is a necessary step in creating collective healing for a new earth. We are heading into the crescendo of spiritual transformation for 2022, and you are being guided into personal healing for a very specific and crucial value: your trust. If your trust has ever been damaged in the past, or if you feel called to deepen your faith and trust in the divine, then this video is especially for you. Tune in with me as we prepare for the healing energy shifts of this full moon cycle spanning from October 9th through the 24th, 2022. The full moon is in the sign of Aries, bringing us a pioneering energy that will strongly activate those souls who incarnated to be pioneers of the new consciousness and the new earth. The angels want you to know that if you're watching this video, then your soul is part of this group of pioneers who have volunteered to leave behind a strong legacy for the earth, a legacy of revolutionary change to make way for a collective higher consciousness of love. Your entire life, including every lesson, healing, and soulful triumph, is your love letter to that legacy. This Aries full moon is essentially pulling up your resilience, strength, and courage from the deepest reaches of your soul. This moon cycle will be full of lessons and energies that will hone these values so that you may be a leader in bravely holding love's consciousness in your heart and mind. Just a quick reminder that if you'd like to work with me personally on rising to your leadership of love's consciousness by awakening your spiritual channeling gifts and accelerating your ascension, then you can click the link in the description below to apply for my Angelic Ascension program. Now, according to the angels, one of the greatest values in helping you to be a courageous leader for love is your trust. The current energy has a high, potent potential to activate any trust issues you've been carrying in the deeper recesses of your consciousness, because all of the old foundations in which we had once rooted our trust are under pressure. If your trust has been placed in things that ultimately don't serve divine truth or your highest good, then you'll be guided to reroute your trust in what does serve divine truth and your highest good. This means that this moon cycle has the potential to make some of us feel betrayed, triggered, or to temporarily lose our sense of trust, faith, and direction. If this happens, your angels want you to know that it is only because you are being guided to put your trust in something better, something that will fulfill and serve you in a much more supportive way. Though for some of us, it might feel temporarily challenging to shift our trust and therefore much of our worldview and support system in this world. Know that this is ultimately for the highest divine good. You are getting an upgrade that will help you to be stronger, healthier, and happier for the long-term future. If you'd like to do healing inner spiritual work to transform your trust foundations, then after this video, do my full moon meditation here. And of course, I'll also leave that link for you below too. In this meditation, you'll work with Archangel Michael, one of the most powerful healers of the angelic realm, to radically upgrade your trust in yourself, others, the world, and the divine. If your trust is already rooted in divine love, then the work you're guided to do this moon cycle won't be quite as challenging, but you will still be called to strengthen and expand that trust and faith in an empowering way. The angels want you to know that this trust upgrade is crucial because the collective energies are rising to an extreme, intense clash between the old world and the new. The crescendo of energy shifts for 2022 will be occurring this October and November, and during this time, the old world is undergoing a phase of accelerated collapse. We're literally living through one of the biggest evolutionary jumps for humanity in generations. Around the world, we'll be seeing a powerful reach towards revolution, change, and freedom in the face of past world social structures. In response, those who lead and benefit from the old world structures will likely be doubling down and trying to assert power. This has the potential to highlight struggles against inequality, because in the new consciousness, we are being driven to include all voices, to honor all individuals without leaving anyone unsupported or unloved. Arriving to this higher level of equality and inclusivity means we have to face, heal, and cleanse and purge that which has blocked this in the past. Now, if you've been watching my recent moon readings, then you'll remember that what's at the center stage of this shift from the old world to the new is humanity's relationship with the earth. This has been driving change in our relationship with our bodies, which are a part of the earth, our food and farming, which represents our most intimate way of communing with the earth, and our finances, which symbolize the energy of earth being exchanged. This moon cycle, the financial aspect of our relationship with earth energies, is under massive pressure. This means that there's a high potential for us to see some financial turbulence in the coming weeks, with the potential of this to continue through November. This energy shift is very fast moving, and it's working to heal and release what isn't good for us. As this energy shifts, some of the biggest things under pressure will be big money, secret money, investments, currencies, loans, mortgages, and pensions. If you find yourself witnessing or personally facing any of these changes, don't worry. We're releasing toxicity from our financial systems, just like we've been releasing toxicity and old energy from our physical bodies. The angels want you to know that this is cleansing the fear-based consciousness out of our financial systems to make way for an easier rooting into love. Again, a lot of these changes have the potential to trigger trust issues and create seeming obstacles. But again, don't worry. Your angels will be with you every step of the way, ready to help you focus on the bigger picture, the bigger transition into love-based growth for humanity. If you find yourself wanting to grip down and control during this chapter, remind yourself that it is safe to trust in these changes because divine love is flowing through you and through all of the world. Let go of fear-based over-control, breathe deeply, and call in the angels to help you reflect upon your life with faith in the higher power of love. Now, it's also important to mention that this full moon is conjunct the minor planet Chiron, which represents the wounded healer. This is shining a bright light on both physical and emotional healing. Basically, powerful healing frequencies will be bathing the planet during this full moon, helping to transform anger into healing passion and fear into love-based power. To align with this healing frequency, the angels would like to invite you to purge out anything that might be bothering you by writing it, speaking it, or moving your body in a safe space. The healing frequencies are currently burning up old emotions so that you may be guided into sweetness and harmony. The healing frequencies are also bringing about a high potential for peaceful agreements. However, it's up to us human beings to grab that potential and take action to bring it into fruition. These energies are the forerunners for the creation of new and more peaceful world systems, all of which will be a huge focus during the October and November eclipse season. Let's get more personalized details on these energy shifts for you by pulling some oracle cards. Today, I'm working with the Work Your Light Oracle cards by Rebecca Campbell. Think of a number 1, 2, or 3. Whichever number you're drawn to will be the card with your leading message for this moon cycle. But remember, all 3 cards will still apply to your path in some way. Ready? Let's go. Our first card is Transformation. Transformation. Your angels want you to know that you are currently changing at all levels of being, body, mind, and spirit. You are especially transforming at a cellular and DNA level right now. This is a normal part of the ascension process into the higher consciousness of love. If you've been having uncomfortable symptoms lately and want to know if it might be part of this cellular upgrade, then watch my latest Ascension video here on the top 8 physical symptoms of Ascension. I'll also leave that link for you below. Basically, deep healing requires deep transformation. You are currently undergoing a process of spiritual alchemy in which you're being guided to transform heavy, painful energy into pure light and love. This requires doing deep healing forgiveness work so that you can let go of attachments to the heaviness and pain of the past. Ask your heart the following question: whom or what do I need to forgive in order to heal and be set free? Listen to all that your heart tells you, set a powerful intention to forgive, and invite your angels to help guide you through total forgiveness and healing. Please remember, again, that your physical body is moving through this healing transformation with you in a huge way right now. Your physical body literally stores memory and emotion within it. The mental and emotional imprints that do not serve you are literally being purged out of your cells as you prepare to take in a higher resonating spiritual light that will allow you to hold space for greater love. Our second card is Align Your Life. Align your life. The angels are guiding you to do a life review. I highly recommend journaling to help you do this. Write down the following question in your journal. What is no longer in alignment with who I truly want to be? Then examine each area of your life, your relationships with yourself and others, your life's work, your self-care habits, your schedule, your home life, your location, your goals, and your thought patterns. Ask yourself what no longer resonates with the person you are becoming. You are becoming a higher vibrating vessel of divine light. In the spirit realm, all light is conscious essence. The light or conscious essence that you are currently receiving is made of pure love, compassion, and empathy. If there's any area of your life that works against love, especially self-love, then that is an area of your life that will be under pressure during this time of change. As you review and realign your life with your highest soul values, you're likely going to feel a strong desire to analyze and discern between what's authentically true for you and what is not true. In order to help you do this, don't get too hung up in your mind. Instead, drop into your heart. Your heart is the best judge of truth and can give you powerful, clear, intuitive feedback on how you can best align your life with love. And by the way, one of the best ways to connect with your heart is going to be through spiritual practice. Devote time in your schedule to do things like meditation, breath work, energy healing, yoga, chanting, prayer, shamanic journey, or any other form of spiritual practice that raises your consciousness and helps you to feel truly connected to the divine. That practice will bring the wisdom of your heart into your full awareness so that you may be guided by its light. Our third card is play. Play. Beautiful. The play card has arisen to remind all of us that one of the best ways to undergo growth and learning is through joyful play. So much healing and transformation is actually able to integrate into the deeper layers of our consciousness when we are at play. This is why when we are children, we are so naturally wired to play. Play is a great facilitator for transformational growth. Play can include anything that truly brings you a sense of joy, passion, or harmony. Spend time doing this, especially around the full moon, to anchor a high vibrating, joyful energy into your life. Joy is one of love's most powerful, accelerated containers. Joy delivers, expresses, and expands love like nothing else. Be joyful, grateful, and celebrate your life. You're not just here for the serious stuff. In fact, your joy will help to channel a very hopeful, harmonizing energy into the collective as we make these big and sometimes challenging shifts. That hopeful, joyful energy will increase your trust, faith, and inspiration for living in this world, thereby realigning you with your soul's highest purpose and with the divine love of Source. Thank you so much for watching this video and for liking, commenting, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell. If you'd like to work with me and you're feeling serious about making a massive spiritual shift in your life, then click the link below to sign up for a free call with me and apply for my Angelic Ascension program. I'd also love to keep in touch with you on social media via the links you'll find in the description. And I hope you have a beautiful moon cycle ahead. Know until next time that you are so loved and so very blessed. Bye.